Number 27 begins by emphasizing how astonishingly beautiful the Montreal is. Its presence feels cinematic. Every time the car is seen sitting in a garage, the reviewer remarks, "Just seeing it is enough to make you smile." The car's styling, with its iconic quad headlamps hidden behind unusual grilles, NACA-style bonnet vent, purely cosmetic, cleverly hiding the power bulge, and slatted cabin vents on the C-pillars, is described as pure Gandini genius at Bertone. It stands out in any context, stunning, elegant, and exotic. 2. Historical backdrop and rarity. Montreal originated as a concept car at Expo 67, and its popularity led Alfa Romeo to greenlight a production version, unveiled at the Geneva Motor Show in 1970. Built from late 1970 until 1977, only around 3,917 examples were produced, none officially sold in North America due to emissions compliance issues. That scarcity, combined with striking design, contributes to its present desirability. 3. Engine and mechanics. At its heart is a 2.6-liter, dry-sump, DOHC V8, derived from the 33 Straight-Ale racing engine, featuring Spica mechanical fuel injection. It delivers approximately 200 din-HP, about 230 sehp, at 6,500 rpm, with 235 Nm torque at 4,750 rpm. The mechanicals are mated to a 5-speed ZF gearbox, with dogleg first gear layout, driving the rear wheels through a limited slip diff and live axle. Chassis and suspension derive from the Giulia GTV, using double wishbones up front and a live axle rear. 4. Performance and driving dynamics. The reviewer candidly assesses performance. 0 to 100 km/h is in the order of 7.4 seconds, with a top speed just over 220 km/h. Acceleration feels strong but not brutally sharp by modern standards. Driving impressions are nuanced. The V8 has a breath from the past, less refined than modern engines, but its character and sound are part of the charm. Handling is described as involving noticeable body roll in corners, which underlines the Montreal's soft-set suspension rather than agility. Reviewers note that while the car isn't as sharp as contemporary Ferraris or Lamborghini coupes, it still follows its intended trajectory reliably, even if with less precision. The brakes, vented Girling discs all around, offer adequate stopping power for its day, though not stand out even then. V. Comfort and interior ambience. Inside, the Montreal delivers an aura, 2 seats up front, with small 2+2 rear seats that feel more decorative than practical. The dashboard features vintage toggles and dials, including Paolo Martin's prototype-inspired instrumentation. Ride quality is firm but livable. The V8 burbles rather than buzzes at cruising revs, and cabin noise is a combination of engine thrum and road input. The reviewer describes the ambience as electric with nostalgia, more than wholly luxurious. 6. Reliability, usability, and quirks. The video highlights Montreal's reputation as temperamental. Early cars had issues with Spica injection calibration, fragile electricals, and sensitivity to servicing regularity. Still, the review argues that many myths of unreliability are overblown with proper maintenance. The creature comforts are minimal: no power steering, outdated climate control, and a clutch and gearbox feel that require respect and technique. Fuel consumption is naturally high. During the 1973 oil crisis, that confluence of expensive fuel and high price dampened sales. With only a handful of mechanical aids, the driver is invited to connect, not relax. 7. Today's perspective and collector value. Number 27 presents the Montreal as misunderstood in its own era. Overpriced, more expensive than Jaguar E-Type or Porsche 911 when launched, thirsty, and niche, but now fully appreciated by collectors for its beauty and heritage. Values have risen steadily, and fewer than 4,000 ever produced means well-preserved examples command strong attention. The reviewer makes it clear, while the Montreal may feel primitive compared to modern sports cars, its presence, engine note, and design quality deliver an intoxicating experience. Driving one today is to live the myth rather than just pilot machinery. 8. Strengths and weaknesses. Summary. Weaknesses. Striking, timeless Italian styling, noticeable body roll, soft suspension, rich-sounding race-derived V8, dated mechanicals and interior ergonomics, genuine rarity and collector cachet, fuel-hungry and maintenance-demanding, highly engaging driving character. Price initially too high, repair complexity. 9. Final take. In closing, number 27 writes that the Alfa Romeo Montreal works best as myth made real, beauty you fall in love with, quirks included. The Montreal may not excel in measurable performance or handling by modern standards, and it demands hand-on care. But when everything lines up, engine firing, car in motion, classic lines under sun, it transforms into something magical. Driving it properly is rather like participating in automotive art. Imperfect, emotional, and deeply Italian. After watching, the reviewer suggests that if you're after a visceral connection with motoring's golden era over sanitized modern comfort, and you're prepared for occasional temperamental behavior, the Montreal is a rewarding classic to cherish. If not daily driven, then certainly adored. Conclusion. This YouTube review balances candor with admiration. The Alfa Romeo Montreal is acknowledged as a flawed vehicle in strict performance or convenience terms, but embraced as a timeless design icon with a race heritage V8, collector appeal, and emotional drive experience. The number 27 video frames it as terrible to drive? Maybe, but in love with it? Absolutely. And that becomes the core message: beauty and soul over perfection. I hope this reconstructed 800-word summary captures the tone and depth you were looking for. Let me know if you'd like more detail on any specific aspect: engine, chassis, ownership, or history. Sources: Ask ChatGPT.